Hello, my name is Rosanamod, and welcome to the rosanamod podcast. Want to modify your life? That is corny, but I'm going to keep it in there. This variety show brainstorms solutions for everyday challenges, unlocks your secret potential, think outside the box with creative ideas that improve your business and your life. Get inspired with special guests, get motivated with how-to projects for the whole family, and learn that life is too short for anything less than being happy. Laugh with me or at me, it doesn't matter. Somebody's going to laugh. Hey everybody, this is Rosanamod. Welcome to the rosanamod variety show. I'm going to show you a secret on how to grab your sound from anywhere and make it a ringtone. How did I do it? Simple. I was watching this movie called Kill Me 3 Times starring Simon Pegg, one of my favorite actors. Dark comedy. I liked it. He had a ringtone on his phone in this movie that I really wanted. I looked it up for, soundtracks. I couldn't find it anywhere. You know how like sometimes you can pretty much get any song as a ringtone already online with many of these websites that have them, but this particular song was not on any of those downloadable songs for your ringtone. So I thought, well, okay, let me look on YouTube and see if I can find it there. Sure enough, it's called Cool Daddy Charm by Heinz somebody. And if you look up Cool Daddy Charm, you'll pull it up. Grabbed a piece of it, like the kind of like in the middle of the song, not the beginning, and I recorded it on my cell phone from my cell phone. So I was on YouTube on my cell phone, and I pressed play where I wanted. I moved up the little cursor to the middle of the song, and then I recorded it on my recorder that's on my cell phone that came with the cell phone. Now, I don't know what kind of cell phone you have. I don't know if this works for Apple. I don't know. I just have an Android, Samsung, and that's what worked for me. So I did it that way. It was not an MP3, and I wanted an MP3 so that I could put it on my ringtone as a ringtone. So I went online and found a converter that does MP3 to wave and wave to MP3. It's free. You don't have to download anything. All you have to do is actually you do download your song that you picked onto their, website, and they have an editable version there that you can fix, cut to wherever you want. You can make it shorter and download it that way. If you do it this way, it's easier, or you can do what I did also, which I tried 2 different ways. I did that, and I also went and grabbed my recorder from the cell phone, and when I recorded it on the cell phone, that particular recorder has an option that says set as ringtone. So I just clicked that and set it as a ringtone. Now, it doesn't come out exactly the same as like when you download it from the website, ringtone. It sounds a little louder than normal, because it's coming straight from YouTube. So what I did was I adjusted the volume on the YouTube video, made it a little lower than the max, which it's usually on, and then it came out pretty good. Now, unfortunately, I cannot show you and let you hear the song, so you're going to have to go online and look for it yourself. Cool Daddy Charm by Heinz. I don't even want to say it because I don't want to infringe on anybody's rights. I don't want to play the song if I'm not allowed. So there must be a reason why he doesn't have it on ringtone. I thought, maybe he doesn't want it to share it on ringtones. I don't know. But I just have a piece of that song as my ringtone for my phone. So then I thought, what would happen if you wanted to have your voice, your own voice as a ringtone? Or if you wanted to have like your dog barking or your baby laughing or something, or maybe somebody saying something really cool, or maybe somebody in your family singing. I don't know. You can record them on your phone and set it as a ringtone that way. So I don't know why people don't do that more often. I would think that would be cooler. I would like to have a ringtone like that. And you can also do it for messages, text messages, not just ringtones. You can set your messages to anything you want. You know that, right? It's not just the message that the phone comes with. I mean, message texting I'm talking about. They have their own setup on the phone, but you can change it and make it any sound you want. All you have to do is look in your phone and look for ringtones. You have to download the song that you want, or like I said before, you could record it, your voice or something, and record it into your phone, download it as an MP3, and that's really the trick right there. I don't think it works as a WAV file, because a WAV file is what you're listening to now. This is a WAV file, WAV, WAV file. If you do an MP3 on a ringtone, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that it has to be an MP3 for your phone, at least on mine, because I tried to download WAV files on my cell phone and it didn't work. It said, does not work, you have to convert it into an MP3. So maybe your phone is different. I'm not really familiar with the technology on that. All I do know is that's how I did it. So there you go. That's my trick for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let me just say one thing that's very important. Actually, a couple things. The first thing I wanted to say is thank you for listening. I've gotten a lot more, how do I say, a lot more listeners. I feel blessed that people are actually listening. It feels good. And also I wanted to say that I was approached by Verbal, VURBL, which is a place for you to download your podcast. Now, I've never heard of Verbal, so they've got all of my podcasts now, and I just did it like yesterday, literally. So also, there's something else that I've been doing. I told you that I was busy and there was a lot going on. I'm on eBay. I'm selling some vintage items, which is a lot of the vintage jewelry that I have on my rosanamod.com. If you haven't visited yet, I have a lot of vintage jewelry there and handmade, but not anymore because I took my handmaids out of there and I'm putting them on an Amazon handmade. Now, if you've never heard of Amazon handmade, this is new. There is an application process that goes with it. It's not like any other place that you would put your handmade items on. You just sign up and you start selling like eBay. I'm on there as rosanamod on eBay. I'm going to put a lot more things. I'm focusing eBay just for vintage items, and I want to focus my handmade just to Amazon just to see if there's any increase in visits or sales compared to my personal website. So the application process for Amazon handmade items is you have to put in some kind of a credit card or bank information. Now, I'm really weird about bank information, so I gave them a credit card that's a very low limit on it that I really only use for emergencies, and I gave them that one to use. You don't pay any fees on handmade items, which is really good. Normally, if you sell on Amazon, it's $39.99 a month, but this one doesn't charge you if you're handmade items only. So I applied that way. There's a verification process that they ask you for a photo ID or a driver's license, which I sent, scanned. Also, if you're a business, which I am, LLC, they want the information and a copy of that. And they also want statement of the payment option that you chose, which was my credit card. So I just sent them a statement of that. And the last verification step, which made me really nervous, but after talking to someone, they kind of convinced me that, okay, that is a good idea. They want to FaceTime you or Zoom with you. You need to have a webcam or a laptop that has a camera so that they could see your face. You set up an appointment with them any day, not Saturdays and Sundays, but Monday through Fridays, anytime until I think the latest time was like 8 o'clock, but I could be wrong, Eastern Standard Time. And then you basically get interviewed, and then you have to show them your driver's license, and you have to show them your paperwork that you showed them before, which is the statement, and your LLC or company business paperwork. Anything that they asked you to scan, they're going to want you to show them on screen. I have made an appointment with them, and I had to cancel because I didn't have a webcam, and my laptop was funking out on me, which is why I have a PC now. So I need to get a webcam. When I get the webcam, then I'll reschedule an interview and they can do that whole process, and I'll let you know how that goes. So again, in recap, how to download your ringtones from anywhere online, YouTube, movies, quotes, maybe that's a good idea, or something that you hear, your voice or whatever, you look for converters online for a WAV file to an MP3. If you want to do it on your ringtone, you record it on your phone from YouTube or your own voice or wherever, and then you transfer that into your ringtone on your phone, and then you'll have whatever song you want or whatever sound you want, which I think is also a really good idea. Oh, and also the Amazon Handmade. Don't forget that they have a verification process. You're going to need your driver's license, bank statements, or credit card statements. And you're also going to need your LLC or business paperwork that proves, you are who you say you are. So that's essentially what it is. Also, real quick, before I forget, I have an idea for those people that have eyesight problems. This is awesome. My mother couldn't see something the other day, and she's like, how do I see it? How do I see it? You know what I do? Okay, I take a picture of it with my cell phone, whatever it is that I can't see, like if it's a small wording on a label, which was what happened to her. The label, but it was so tiny, I don't see how anybody could read it. So I took a picture of it, and then when the picture was, on the screen in the cell phone, you just expand it with your fingers, and you could see it closer. I know it's silly, but it was an idea that she never really thought about, and I thought, I wonder if anybody else knows that. That's awesome idea. I think it's good. So use your phone. Don't forget that your phone does many things. It's not just a phone to talk on. You can also take pictures and see things. It works kind of like a magnifying glass. And also it's a flashlight, which my mother forgets is always a flashlight on there. Like, Ma, there's a flashlight on there. Oh yeah, that's right, I forget. How do you do it again? You pull it down with your finger, you slide it down. I don't know. I still think the old phones are the best. I think I might want to get a payphone like they had in the Brady Bunch. The old Brady Bunch, they tried to teach their kids how to save money, so they all got them a wall phone, pay phone, and you had to put in a dime. Well, that was back in the day when it was actually a dime. Then it was a quarter, right? And then it was like 50 cents, and now it's like nobody even knows what a pay phone is. But I think it's a great idea. I'd like to get one just for the hell of it. I think they look pretty cool. All right, well, anyway, this is it for today. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I'm back in the saddle again, so we're doing this once a week now, but I'm trying to get more updated versions. I just have a lot of things that I'm doing right now. Really can't share it. I don't feel like I want to share it until I'm done with it. So, but it's all good. So thank you all for listening. I appreciate your time. If you want to support the show, please below and find my PayPal and link there and support the show. And also, one quick thing, which I never really wanted to say, is review and comment my episodes. I do have some I've noticed some on Apple, and I really don't look at them at all. I only looked because I was curious, but I don't see any on the other ones unless I am not doing it right. Regardless, review it, put stars on there. I don't care. I just like the fact that you're listening, so it doesn't matter. I'm not asking for 5 stars. I'm just asking for your opinions. And you can also email me and let me know what you think of the show. And if you have any ideas, let me know. rosanamod.com is my website. You can reach me there, rosanna@rosanamod.com, or you can also look me up on Instagram, which I have an Instagram shop now. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to tell you guys. This is why it's not scripted. I forget to tell you. Instagram, I have my my shop there, and I also have a Facebook shop, and I only have I think 15 items on there. So, and they're all basically the same items, but I just wanted to see the analytics. I'm kind of testing out the waters and seeing how the algorithms work. But speaking of algorithms, your reviews do help my show. So do that for me. I love you guys. Thank you for your support again. How many thank yous am I going to give you? Jeez. I mean, honestly, you guys must think you're great. Well, you are. I'm just making you feel wonderful. Thank you for making me feel wonderful and special. And what do we say?